Hey, Jen here. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Today, I'm going to share with you my very top tip for inner peace. The world can be stressful, filled with anxiety. Stuff happens in our day, and it can throw us off. And we might feel stressed out, anxious, overwhelmed, stuck, whatever, frustrated. You might have a miscommunication, you might have disagreement with somebody, you might feel like someone's being unfair to you. Whatever the case is, I have this super secret trick to help you feel inner peace no matter what. So stick around for a second, and that's what we'll be talking about. In the meantime, I'm Jen Kunkel. I'm the creator of the Wild Worth Method to help you go from feeling insignificant, invisible, and unfulfilled to unleash your wild, savvy self, where you know exactly who you are, what you stand for, what you want your life to look like, and you're taking practical, inspired action towards that life and enjoying the journey along the way. Okay, so my top tip for feeling inner peace no matter what is gratitude. If you can feel gratitude, you can shift your emotions under any circumstances whatsoever. Now, I'm going to come at this from three angles. First, I'm going to come at it from the science angle, which is why it really works. Okay, your emotions are connected to your brain chemistry. So when you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, stuck, frustrated, whatever, you have, there's stuff going on with your brain chemistry, and that is that sort of feels like it's controlling you, and like you don't have control over how you're feeling. But if you can stop and take a step back and say, hold on a second, I have a way that I can change this and shift this and feel in control and stop feeling so overwhelmed, frustrated, or whatever it is. And I can just simply stop and think about what is in my life that I am grateful for, that I can be grateful for. And as soon as you start shifting that and you really feel it, it's not just a matter of saying the words and poof, it's magically gone. That's a good start for sure, because maybe you're in a situation where you're feeling like, oh my gosh, this is utter chaos. This is so horrible and so awful. What could I possibly feel grateful for? And you know what? That's the exact right question. What could you possibly feel grateful for in that situation? And maybe it's not about that situation. Maybe it's something that's not connected to that. It doesn't matter. You want to connect with something in your life that you can feel grateful for, even if it's just to get yourself out of that crazy, overwhelmed, anxious feeling for just a moment, so you can breathe, so you can take a breath. So think of something that you can really feel grateful for and really concentrate on that and feel it. And you're going to activate the brain chemicals like serotonin and dopamine, which help you feel good, or at least get you out of that fight or flight response that you might be in. Okay, so that's the first angle. Second angle with gratitude is the energetic frequency. So there's a chart of energetic frequencies, and that they have different emotions vibrate at different frequencies. And when you're feeling certain emotions, that means you're vibrating at that frequency, and it's like a low vibration or a high vibration. And we have, from my understanding, is these frequencies are tested through muscle testing. So we have love, which is at like 500, at least on one of the charts that I use. And then you have other emotions that are below that and others that are above that. So fear, anger, frustration, things like that, those are low vibration. Higher vibration are things like love, peace, joy, that kind of thing. So, the inner peace is something you're striving for. That's a higher vibration that feels lighter. You can also think of it as feeling contracting or expanding. Like if you just feel like you're all, tight and balled up and heavy, or you can feel like open and expansive and really light at the higher vibrations. Okay, so gratitude is up there in the higher vibrations. It helps you vibrate at a higher frequency, which is essentially, just feeling good and feeling better and feeling less stressed. All right, and then the third angle that I'm going to come at this from is kind of a combination of practicality and, looking at God as the creator of everything. So think about this. If you give someone a gift and they are just kind of like, oh, thanks, and like feel, if they kind of have this entitled attitude or really sort of nonchalant, like, whatever, yeah, that's cool, it's useful, I'm utilizing it, I'm playing with it, or I actually really love it, but I'm not really expressing that to you. I'm just acting like, oh, of course you're giving me a gift, yay, and moving on with my life. Of course I'm getting this because whatever. You kind of have, as the giver, that might feel kind of like, hey, wait a minute, I put some thought into this gift and I thought about what you would like, and you're just kind of acting like it's no big deal, but I can see you like it, I can see you're using it, I can see it's helping you in your life. So think about, that's how it would seem to God or the universe, or how, whatever label you put on that like, okay, wait a minute, she's got this great stuff and she's acting like she's just all focused on what she doesn't have instead of being appreciative of what she does have. So maybe I just won't give her more good stuff because she doesn't seem to really appreciate it. So I know that's kind of a, just to put it into a practical standpoint of, are you going to really attract more good stuff if you just act like you're entitled to it, or you're more focused on what you don't have than appreciating what you do have? So let me know if that makes sense. So I just thought that was kind of an interesting analogy. When think about how you feel when you give a gift. How's the universe or God feel that you're not really appreciating the good stuff that you have in the world? So the more you focus, on all three, coming at this from either angle, any of the three angles, the more you focus on expressing appreciation and gratitude for what you do have that's good in your life, instead of focusing on what you don't have, you're going to attract more of that into your life because you're looking for that. Your energy is kind of aligning with that, and you're going to attract more. More importantly, in the moment, while you're enjoying the journey, because I'm all about enjoying the journey. It's not just about getting from where you are now to somewhere else and just constantly chasing that carrot without actually appreciating the current moment, because I'm very much about appreciating the current moment. I know there's stressful moments, there's horrible things that happen, and you've got to do your best with what you have. So what you can do in any given situation to feel good right now in this moment is to express gratitude and appreciation for what you already have. So let me know what you are grateful for today, right now, in this moment, and how is feeling that gratitude actually helping you enjoy this moment right now. Let me know, hit me up, make a comment, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. All right. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Much love, and remember, you are more powerful than you know.